Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss Unit 3, Human Resource Management. Human resource is one of the most important resources for any organization. The success or failure of any organization depends upon its human resources. Human resources are nothing but the employees of the company. So human resources is the total knowledge, abilities, skills, talents, and aptitude of the organization's workforce. HRM is one of the important department also in the company. So four important departments are like marketing, finance, HR, production. Out of them, HR is an important department that focuses on recruitment of people, management of and providing direction to the people who work in the organization. In the earlier days, HR was known as personnel management. So personnel management is defined as the planning, organizing, and controlling of the procurement, development, compensation, integration, and maintenance of the people for the purpose of contributing towards the organization goals. Today, new glamorous terms came like human resource management, human resource development, but earlier it was known as personal management. And it has got different names, so such as staff management, labor management, manpower management, industrial relations, like characteristics of personal management. It is responsible for the following things: maximum individual development, scientific selection of the employees, increasing the morale of the employees, dignity of labor. Dignity of labor means we should not feel shyness or bad about doing any type of job. All the jobs are equal. Whether you are a manager or you are a tender, all are having value, respect. Team spirit. It is one of the most important today. Team success is very important than individual success. Effective communication between the people of the organization at all the levels of the company. Fair remuneration means employees have to be paid fairly, proportionate to the work that is given to them. If the salary is not good, if it is very less, employees are unhappy. And the last contribution is contribution to the national prosperity through employees' performance and companies' goals achievement. So now coming back to HRM, Human Resource Management. HRM ensures the following things. Employees enjoy their work. Employees have a sense of accomplishment through their work. I mean, they want to achieve something for the company by working effectively. They have a high belongingness to the company and the workplace. They feel it is like their own organization. Employees must feel they are respected by the company, by the management. Employees have a feeling to enhance their competence and perform more challenging and satisfying tasks. HRM versus HRD. HRM is a wider term and HRD is a narrow term. HRM helps in developing skills, talents, capabilities, potentials of people in the organization. HRD is to bring about the changes in personnel so that new challenges are met. All of you, these are all similar terms that are used by different organizations in different ways. Some companies use HRD, some companies use HRM, some companies use personal management, like this. Scope of human resource management. First one, it helps in identifying and developing persons. Selecting the right people for the right jobs is a very important function of HRM. Retaining suitable persons. Employee retention is a very important function. If you are having highly skilled, talented people and if they are willing to go away from the company, it is the responsibility of HR department to retain them by providing high salaries or promotions or increments or rewards, some type of incentives. Creating a very good work culture in the company, good working atmosphere, people should feel happy, enjoy their work. Next one is educating managerial personnel. These days we are seeing HRM is doing so much for the education of employees. They are providing them opportunity to go and undergo courses in premier institutes like IIMs and other management organizations. Conducting research. Developing a good communication system between the people of the organization. Some of the important functions of HRM are job analysis. Job analysis consists of two parts, job description and job specification. When we describe a job, it is called job description. And when we describe the person doing the job, it is called job specification. Human resource planning, or it is also called manpower planning. It is about how many people to be recruited by the company in a given period of time. Recruitment, selection, placement, induction and orientation, training and development, compensation, employee welfare. These are all the functions of HRM. Job analysis is a systematic study of jobs to know the nature and characteristics of the people to be employed in various jobs. Human resource planning. Just now I told, it is also known as manpower planning. Forecasting manpower requirement of the company in the future period of time. Recruitment, selection of the people, placement of the people once they are selected on the job. Human resource development. There are three aspects in that: performance appraisal, training, and management development. Performance appraisal is a regular function of management wherein periodically they measure how the employees are performing according to the standards of the company or not. Based on that, they take some important decisions like promotions, training and development, rewards, or some type of punishments, etc. Challenges for human resource management. These days, the size of the companies are becoming bigger. More number of employees are there, increase in the manpower. It is becoming difficult for managers to control the manpower if the size of the manpower is very high. Composition of workforce. Today we are having people working in a company from different uh, aspects such as languages, castes, regions, countries. So the composition is having variety, so it is becoming difficult to manage the variety of employees in the company. Male, female, married, unmarried, local, non-local, uh, national, foreign, like this. Globalization of business. Today, companies as they are increasing in size, increasing the product, they are entering global markets. They have to face competition with the foreign companies. Foreign companies are trying to use better skilled force in the host country and giving good competition. HRM is facing the challenges of improving productivity while keeping the workforce motivated and satisfied in the context of globalization. Technological changes. Today, technology is developing very fast. It is a responsibility of the HRM to ensure that the employees of the company learn new technologies that are existing in the company and use the technologies to the best and maximum potential. Thank you, students.